Abercrombie and Fitch is in a lot of trouble again.
Yes.
Okay, they refuse to hire a Muslim girl who wears a headdress or a headscarf. They say that they have a strict look policy and they don't allow any headgear at all. So they decided not to hire her. So the Equal Opportunity Commission or Equal Employment Commission is pissed off about this, and they're planning on suing Abercrombie and Fitch.
All right. I have my thoughts go in a couple of different directions here. One, technically, you're definitely not allowed to do that, so they're going to be in some sort of trouble, right? Number two, this is the first time that I actually sympathize with Abercrombie and Fitch a little bit. Before, they had to pay a lot of money, I think it was $5 million, for discriminating based on race. They're like, yeah, you know, the darker skinned folks, not as attractive, so we're not going to hire them. That's hideous and incorrect, right? Okay, then, remember the lady with the fake arm?
Yes, a girl was missing an arm, so she always wanted to wear cardigans to cover it up, and they said, no, you can't wear a cardigan.
And they put her in the back room.
Yeah, and they put her in the back room.
So no one would see her. It's hideous, okay? I mean, and again, it doesn't work, and their sales are dropping partly because of that. But then when you come to the hijab, right, and she's wearing the whole depressing outfit, what are you doing? I mean, you're going to work at Abercrombie and Fitch? Have you seen any of their ads? People are nearly naked.
Yes.
And you're like, wait, I am conservative Muslim, and I will want to work at Abercrombie and Fitch, and in my, you know, totally black, depressing, all covered outfit. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm not with you. I'm not with you. Look, if I was the judge, I'd probably rule in your favor, but I'd be annoyed by you. Okay? And you're being clownish. And then like the dad is like, oh, she thought she was American and they did this to her. She is American. Go work anywhere else. Okay? I mean, if you go work anywhere else, I'm 1,000,000% on your side. But what are you going to work at Abercrombie and Fitch for? They have like a fig leaf that covers the dude's genitals barely in the ads.
Right.
Okay, you know what they're selling.
Yes.
Don't give me this nonsense. Where are you going to go work next? Victoria's Secret and be like, I am shocked and chagrined. Turns out they sell lingerie. Yeah, that's what they do. So having a woman in a hijab doesn't make any sense. Nor does it make sense to have an Orthodox Jewish guy with the funny Russian outfit, you know, with the big winter overcoat and a huge hat. And he's like, hello, welcome to Abercrombie and Fitch or Victoria's Secret. Nah, dude, move along, man. Go work somewhere else. Now, so that's my common sense approach to it. But the law is the law, so I would rule against them, which sucks, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah. And you know what? I agree with you for the most part. Because when I read this story, I thought about doctors and nurses who are conservative, and they don't want anything to do with, like, I guess, attributing their skills or whatever to abortion. Like if someone's having an abortion, the nurses don't want to help the doctors. They don't want any part of it. But it's your job. That's what you have to do.
What gets under my skin more is, okay, if a doctor doesn't want to perform an abortion, I get that. That's totally, in my mind, totally fine, right? As long as you're not causing an incredible inconvenience to others and then actually prohibiting their right to abortions. But the pharmacists drive me crazy. No, I'm a prude and religious grounds, I don't want to give you birth control.
Right, but you're a pharmacist. You have to make sacrifices for your job sometimes.
No, that's not acceptable. Then don't do that job, okay? That you're not, you know, you're saying, oh, you just got raped and, well, I don't really want to give you the, morning after pill because it's against my religion. F your religious views. Then go find another job, okay? So now there are bounds of reason on both sides. And final thing on it is when I say the law is the law, I don't mean like you don't question the law. The reason that this law makes sense in the first place is if you let Abercrombie and Fitch do it for these reasons, it's going to be a slippery slope. And then they're going to say, well, then I didn't like that guy in the yarmulke. And then I didn't like that guy in the dreads. And then, I mean, and it goes on and on and on. Next thing you know, they're discriminating completely based on religion. And that's why that law exists. It makes sense, right? I just feel like the plaintiffs in that case are abusing it a little bit by bringing that case. All right. I'm telling you, man, I really believe we're the most reasonable show on the planet. Think about it.